All right, so everybody out there that's all just crazy up in arms because Don Lemon is being held accountable for his actions, I just want to ask you, what would happen? What would happen if a Trump supporter, if a Republican were to go into a mosque? Let's say we were to go into a mosque and there was a group of us and we were screaming and yelling obscenities, screaming and yelling while there were children and women and children in the middle of a service, in the middle of a church service, not doing anything, not bothering anybody, not doing anything. And let's say somebody went in the middle of a mosque and started screaming and yelling in the faces of people, all because they didn't like the pastor. If you don't like the pastor, you don't have to go to that church. It's not about you. It has nothing whatsoever to do with you. You're probably not even Christian. There's no way you are a Christian at all. Don Lemon doesn't get to say, just because you believe in God does not make you a Christian, by the way. Believing in God isn't what makes you a Christian. Your behaviors, like what Don Lemon and all of those people did, those are not Christian behaviors. That's not how you behave if you're a Christian. You don't go into church service and start screaming and yelling because you don't think that the pastor should be the pastor. It's not up to you. If you don't like the pastor, don't go to that church. If you don't like the pastor, simply do not go to that church because it's not about you. You don't get to decide who the pastor of a church is. It is not up to you to decide who the pastor of a church is, nor is it for you to decide if you feel it's okay for that person to be a pastor or not. Don't go to that church if you don't like the pastor. You do not have the right, actually. It is against the law. He broke the law. Don Lemon and all of his groupies that he already admitted he was friends with and on board with, just because they don't like a pastor doesn't mean they get to go in during church services and do what they did. It's against the law. Don is not above the law. You guys are used to getting your way because right now, currently, you get to loot, you get to obstruct authority, you get to assault, you get to completely destroy federal property like police cars. Police cars and police buildings are federal property. You get to destroy federal property, you get to assault, you get to loot, you get to riot, and suddenly you think that you're above the law because unfortunately Democrat leaders have been allowing you to be above the law. They've been allowing you to get away with things that are illegal. And so you think they're not illegal because you've been allowed to get away with it. And again, if any Republican were to do any of the things that you guys are doing right now, there would be social media outrage. Everybody would be losing their minds if we went into a mosque and did what Don Lemon did or did any of the things that the Democrats are doing right now. So back off and sit down.